Dead rogue, level 70, about to kill Kel'Thuzad for the last time. Once I kill this lich, the slow descent into misery begins. Once I kill this lich, it's time for rep farming, to enter dungeons, to rep farm, to enter the same dungeon, but worse. To rep farm, to gain entry to content and some worse boss design World of Warcraft. Once I kill this lich, only pain and suffering awaits me, but at least I get to share this moment with my guild, the guild I had all my classic adventures with.
20k, let's go!
Yes, I did! Let's fucking go!
Let's go!
Yeah! Hell yeah.
Yay. That's a clip.
At least, at the very least, we'll always have each other. And then the GMs went rogue and stole 100k from the G-Bank and transferred off. But that's a story for another time.
But I got like a cold. Lower that shit, goddamn. Alright, we gotta get an ecumenical key. So I guess I'll go do that. It's always fun. Fucking anime ass fucking intro this guy's got going. Wait, so he dinked to 70 and next.
To the end of Classic. Last adventure I, well, you know, obtained Scarab Lord across a grand tetralogy, delivering unto you my magnum opus. A series so cool and
Someone
epic,
here?
got my own Wowhead article written about me. Thank you, thank you. I know, 42 whole words. Who would have thought, huh? A series so poggers, we sold out all the plushies in like 3 days. Yeah, we're gonna activate their sentience soon. The series was so swag.
Where is this in?
What? Oh, you don't think this is a me reference? This card could have been any race, any class, but they specifically chose Rogue. Undead Rogue. Are you not convinced? Because I'm not convinced. I think I'm actually reading into this too much and I just have an ego now. It's not like the card says a quote from my video when you play it or anything. Oh wait, it totally fucking does that. I'm not just a Scarab Lord. I'm not just a Scarab Lord. I'm the Scarab Lord. I'm the Scarab Lord! Oh my god, they said the line. What more is there to say? The accolades you have all showered me with is beyond anything I could have expected. I put my entire heart,
My
soul,
god, I
body,
haven't
and
seen this
mind
guy in
into
like
that
over a
project.
year or
It was
something.
nothing short of a labor of love with so much thought and care put into it. I can't possibly top it. I've Pete, it's all downhill from here. But you'll join me for the ride back down, right? Right?
Hey man, I think I speak for everyone here when I say, we come here to listen to your stories because we just love to hear you tell them. Whether it's a cinematic masterpiece crafted over multiple years, or just a simple tale of how you camped some bozo. We'll be here to listen because if you're the one telling the story, well, that's a story that we want to hear.
Oh my god. Wait a minute. This guy's being nice in World of Warcraft.
Let's get him.
Huh?
So
Was that not was that Uber Danger?
Said
let's get him.
Specifically the last 3 weeks. Our story begins on May 10th.
There was Pint, Barney, and Uber Danger, like the three dudes, and I guess Rav is now on that list of like the dudes who made like modern WoW stories being told.
Availability of classic era realms. So excited for those. We will close the auction houses on all WoW Classic realms at 10 AM PDT on Friday, May 14th. We expect auction houses to become available again when the game service resumes following maintenance on May 18th. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for your understanding. And everyone understood. The end. I mean, no one understood. Congratulations for having this stupid idea. Why? Seems like something that can be easily avoided. 4 days for a job that should take 2 hours? Yawn. Cloud and Data Solutions Architect here. This is the dumb. It's 4 days. What fits your description of a few? I don't think that word means what you think it means. Beware, the Ides of May. Don't mind me, just necroing this post for a video. Lol. It was obvious. The people were upset. 4 days was a very long time to go without the auction house, and there was nothing anyone could do about it. Well, nothing most people could do about it. But what if? What if there was a freedom-loving Orgrimmarican patriot out there who could utilize their exorbitant social capital to start a movement against this decision? What if they got on their raptor, because they're still hiding their Scarab Lord mount at this point in the timeline, and started protesting outside Orgrimmar Auction House? Well, it just might work. Don't close the auction house, Blizz.
What he be doing, man?
Back and forth I march, patrolling the entrance. The voice the people need.
Flash 2, Wave 2. That's like fucking old school RuneScape. Doing what the fuck is that called? Where
of course, those who seek to usher in
they're all in Valley or whatever, World 301.
for their compassion, their message
I forget what the word is called for that. Fuck.
Reactionary grifters. But in this world of Warcraft, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. 6 hours later. Somehow, my peaceful protest had spiraled out of control.
Protest, that's the word.
How on earth did that happen? Anyway, our new message was pretty clear. If we can't use the auction house, we're gonna burn it to the fucking ground.
I gave somebody 28 gold to buy a Kodo. They better fucking be here.
He's tricking his Kodo, watch out! Thank you for the gold! Just then, an agent of the bourgeoisie arrived on scene to disrupt the protest with Emerald Dragonkin, Mass Root, the only effective tool against a horde of stampeding mounts. But a minor inconvenience to be sure. I spent 15 hours in Ashenvale killing these mobs for my Green Shard quest, so really, what's one more kill surrounded by my people? I mean, if anything, the fact we were being met with such extreme resistance...
What brand of smokes do I got? That's a new question. I've probably been asked that before. Elite Charcoal. I don't know if, I'm pretty sure these are Canadian.
Anyway, the auction house is closed on May 14th as planned. Wait, do you really think I could make a difference? I have to cry on Twitter to get Dragonflight Alpha access. I'm powerless, under the radar, like a Smite priest in a GDKP. Blizzard had taken away our auction houses, but the Horde will endure, for the Horde is strong. Romulus Farmers Market. Saturday, May 15th, 10 a.m. Auction house is closed, bitch. Come by and sell your shit at the gates. Also, Frugo, can I just say, great choice on the narrative font here. Indeed, one valiant Tauren had stepped up to give the Horde direction in its hour of need. A time and a place to buy and sell wares physically in person, virtually in World of Warcraft. And what could be more in the spirit of classic...
Fucking hell, give me a key already. What is it, like 1 in 30 for like a first one? I don't have any keys in my bank.
And am I not now the master of sales because of it? My product is good. So damn good, in fact, that...
Sometimes I've been hella dry here and I have to fucking kill like 200 of these for like 1 key drop. That's like 4 times over the drop rate.
That was all it took. Bam. You were hooked. Wanna know why? Because I will not make garbage. I've produced a product that performs as advertised. It's lucky, probably. I'm going to attend this farmer's market with my last batch of Lucky Charms, and I'm going to death roll people for them. If they win, they get a Lucky Charm. If they lose, they give me 25 gold. It's perfect.
No, nice, yeah, we don't get those out here. I was a Newport guy, then they stopped selling menthol in California, now I'm a Marlboro Black guy. Marlboro Black, or like you're a black guy? Commas are important.
One person rolls a dice with an agreed upon amount of sides. The second person then rolls that previous result, and you follow this pattern.
I think the last time I've seen Marlboro in like Shameless, actually.
It's very complicated.
It's like one of the Netflix shows I'm watching.
I turn to the Tauren.
I think I've seen Fiona smoking those. I don't know if they sell Marlboros in Canada.
The farmer's market had barely been open 30 seconds and already shady folk.
My favorite used to be number 7s.
Like the virtual markets of yore.
Yeah, I used to try menthol, but that shit just hurts my throat.
Death roll, death roll for an authentic Barney B Lucky Charm. The last batch of classic. 25 gold to play.
Oh shit, Pog.
Marlboro Black, okay.
So who wants a piece of the action, huh?
I accept.
Called out a voice from the crowd. It was Henrik Steggles, the Thistle Teeth Thrifter himself. In the dark times when the evil bots camped every swift thistle node and price-fixed our precious rogue resource, Steggles
what about
was
weed?
there
You
to
smoke
provide
weed?
tea for a reasonable price. However, there is no honor among thieves. He may have done me a service in the past, but today I will make a mug of the Thistle Teeth Thrifter. mug is like British slang for an idiot, and you drink tea out of a mug. These jokes are lost on like so many of you. Actually, I think that just wasn't funny. Hey, shut up. Whose side are you on?
They must not, Marlboro, very popular,
Hold on a second.
well, they must not Marlboro, very popular in California. Not a black guy at all. Of course, I love, God's plant he sent us. What are you, more of a sativa or indica or like hybrid kind of smoker? If I get a choice, I'd prefer sativa, but I mean, I'll smoke whatever is like available.
Roll 250. I roll a 1.
Free weed is good weed.
Steggles rolls a 31. I like those odds. I roll and lose the game. Yep.
I will treasure this.
California, huh?
Yeah, luck be with you. Whatever.
Ain't that the place where Hollywood's at? Los
Angeles.
Angeles?
Roll 250. I roll a 26. Ethereal rolls a 21. I roll and lose the game. Again. Woot. Woot. Woot? Man, who the fuck says woot in 2021? Who's next?
Okay.
Replied Whackte. And you wanna know some shit? I lost this one too.
You lost?
Yes, that's what I said. Were you listening? Okay, well that's 3 losses in a row. I can't possibly lose any more, right? Then I lost again. And again. And again. And again. And again. Okay, you know what? I can't be giving these away anymore. This is a terrible idea. This is not profitable at all. I gotta change my angle here. I think I just came up with the perfect one. Introducing the Barney Beekeeper Lucky Charm.
Indica for sure.
In real life,
I like the sleepy vibes. Yep, it's birthplace of acid.
Cast in a mithril alloy,
Really?
smelted in the fires of Black Rock Mountain, hand polished, deburred, and powder coated with true.
I don't think I've ever. No, I've never tried acid before. Probably like the hardest thing I've tried was like meth.
I'm just joking. It's filled with honey. I'm a beekeeper. Just ignore the otherworldly glow. Ignore the whispers.
That was like
All
one
that you
time.
know will
It kept me up like basically for like over 24 hours. So I kind of like sleeping. So I don't. Meth just ain't the drug for me.
Flesh of my last honor kill. They told me leatherworking was useless, but just look at that buckle-style fastener. Wow. And tasteful stitching. Wow. Beautiful. Attach it to your bag, your keys, or just wear it on your belt, as is all the rage in the Undercity. Are you wearing authentic Barney Beekeeper Lucky Charm attached to my 4-strength, 4-stem leather belt? Yeah, I am. Don't go outside? No problem. Just take it out the holster and put it on your desk, nerd.
Yeah, but like, what does it do?
What does it do? It's lucky. Probably.
I'll take 25.
Well, that's uber danger.
Commission for this, right?
No. Finally, the charm is placed into its resting box, decorated ornately with
In the
sigil, where it
coach.
will await your purchase at
Barney64.com.
Yeah, if I could name a strain I like of sativa, it's definitely King Tut.
Striking dramatic artwork by
Lunatic Moon Art.
depicting that time I totally owned that mage version of myself from another timeline. God, that was so sick. Or celebrate the Scarab Lord adventures with this fun, colorful piece by
Yo, basic.
filled with tons of fun details and community favorites. These beautiful posters are available in metal, canvas, or good old-fashioned classic paper. Oh no, not you. How did you get
But
in?
wow, your form, Canada never knew that I that I got a buddy that lives there, and he says y'all got a drug problem. Like every drug is legal there right now. Like if cops in Canada catch you with something, they won't do nothing. I mean, I used to sell weed, and I very much had my house raided probably 3 different times. So I used to sell weed before it was illegal. But I almost think there's like a truth to that, because like the reserve I'm in, like there's like this hard ass drug that has been laced with fentanyl. There's like been plenty of like overdoses. Like even my uncle died to that shit, and I don't know why the cops aren't doing fuck all about the dealer that's selling that here.
Dear viewer, want to support my eternal struggle to upload.
I don't do any of that shit. Like I'm just a beer and weed guy these days. Maybe if someone's got coke, maybe I'll try a line or two.
And let's just set the record straight, okay? I'm not now leaving the market because I've been completely rinsed for all my Lucky Charms. I have a raid to attend on my Shadow Freeze. Huh? What? Huh? Wow, I mean, what? Shadow Priest in
Come on, where's my key?
Really bad. Like, unmistakably in your face. How is this even a thing bad? Out of all the developer intended
Yesterday I had like a
specs,
really lucky go where I
Shadow
just killed
Priest is
one
the
imp
only
and the
one
key
truly
dropped right away. I
worthless
was like
on a
in here, in and out.
multi-dimensional level. Item 1, they don't do damage. Let's check out my favorite website, WoW Logs, and take a random top 50 full BIS Shadow Priest log for Phase 1 and 2 Molten Core. Wow, nice overall damage. Not bad. And with the gold box, you should be very proud. Now, Jarvis, show me Uber Danger's logs. You see what I mean? Even if you are a top contender on Shadow Priest, your talents are utterly wasted because somewhere on the other side of the globe is a Moroccan-Danish stoner spending up to 60 seconds of fight not swinging at the boss, and you are still only just barely clearing his damage. And also, because I'm a dick... WoW Logs is for pussies and bitches, by the way. Item 2. They can't do damage. What do I mean by this? Well, unlike every other version of WoW that exists in the vast WoW-scape, this game has a debuff cap of 16, which is bad. And when you can only have 16 debuffs on a boss, you typically want to use the slots on the best debuff.
So where do you know me from, official Nate Raw? Is it like one of my vocal covers, or do you like play World of Warcraft?
You cannot divide by 0. And let's face it, Shadow Word Pain is just not Thunder Armor now, is it? The game is rigged. You brought Dental Floss to a gunfight, and you are quite literally not allowed to play. And even if you were to somehow get into a raid by the grace of a loon, you're probably going to be told by your sensei, hey, don't let me catch you going all out, okay? This guy needs to Sunder Armor. Item 3. They won't do damage? This is just how it is, okay? No self-respecting guild is ever going to gear a Shadow Priest into the position of being able to, because that gear is just going to go to literally.
So what
any
class
other
do you play on
person who
WoW?
can take it. Say la vie. So why am I gearing a Shadow Priest? Well, Mage Me from another timeline ate the brain of Shadow Priest Me from another timeline. By me eating the Mage Me's brain, I gain both their memories and abilities. I have like my own. It's really important for me to cinematic universe lore here. Like I need you to understand. But more importantly, if I want Glaives of Azeroth priority in TVC, I need a Shadow Priest ult. And I realize that I have now left you with more questions, but if you look down, you'll notice this is the part where you've actually become entangled in another great web, which will surely have a payoff in it. Which I'm definitely releasing this year.
I'm pretty sure Transmog came in like later part of Kata, like not right away. It was like maybe the second or third patch of Kata. I remember back in the day. Transmog came out.
Or at the very least learn how to cheese WoW Logs to make it look like I'm playing at a competitive level, but WoW Logs is for pussies and bitches.
Like I played a Kata server, private server, like maybe like a year or less ago. I made like a Shaman Tank guide for it. So they actually get like a taunt in Kata.
Raiding Karazhan next expansion and Ring of Recurrence drops, I can go, everyone, I'm passing. I already got my best. Dude, you're so thoughtful. What a team player. You definitely deserve Glaives. I'm going to send you all my gold. Well, thanks.
Maybe they'll get it right away, like Transmog. Oh, there's the key. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna look so cool. But back to reality. How the fuck do you get into a raid as a Shadow Priest when not even a GDKP will take you? Well,
easy, just play Season of Discovery.
Lie.
I thought most raids wanted at least like one Shadow Priest for Shadow Weaving to help out like Warlock damage.
So this is my Shadow Priest ult, Vileplume. Hi, I'm Vileplume, and if I'm being completely honest here, I could give a fuck about playing anything other than Rogue. As such, Vileplume is your modern, no lamp grow, no artificial, no quest, no meaningful journey, boosted to 60 in 48 hours. No. This ult goes against everything I know and love about my classic experience. But for Glaives, we do what we must. For Glaives, we will turn to the shadow. Or I guess the light in this case. I mean,
Warlock, Blood Elf, and classic Wrath of Lich King, and you got kind of 70s in retail. Yeah, I don't really play retail.
Which is literally this. Are you kidding me? This might be the coldest a Shadow Priest
So like classic era, classic Season of Discovery, or like Wrath is what you mainly play?
I recorded none of it. No. You guys, I am so many levels of undercover, you have no idea. I'm a rogue, masquerading as a Shadow Priest, masquerading as a Holy Priest, masquerading as a guy online, and all this just to avoid healing? Yes. Healing sucks. Hello? It's that simple. I'm not even going on a tangent where I show my working and do a bunch of jokes about why healing sucks. The sky is fucking blue.
Yeah, healing's kind of just like a cut job.
I will smite you. Literally, I will smite you. I'm not in a holy spec to heal. I am going to spam Smite, the only offensive single target holy spell, and let the light do the rest. And when I say spam Smite, I mean cast it like 5 times and go because this spell sucks. Why does it cost so much mana? Oh, you thought Shadow DPS sucked? Wait till you see my patented Smite Priest. And I'm only you won't see me at all. Because I'm a rogue. If you look at the DPS meters and see a Holy Priest at the bottom, what do? You ignore it. Actually, you don't even ignore it. Your conscious brain doesn't even acknowledge it. You subconsciously glance over it. Because a Holy Priest being at the bottom of the DPS meter is not a red flag. It is my green.
Do I need to get another mouse? This is gonna be annoying.
Hidden in plain sight. Now let's
Hold
smite
on.
some fucking
Let's just spam this clip real left clicker real good. Maybe something's stuck in there. I don't know. Causing me to double click.
So the first boss of Anchorage is the Prophet Scarab. You must interrupt his
God
1 second
damn
AoE
it, man.
explosion. You must polymorph the people he mind controls, and when he spawns illusions, you must focus them. If you ignore any of these mechanics, you are fucking griefing.
Oh.
I am fucking griefing. But just look at these numbers. When do you ever get to see a Smite Priest pop up? And I'm well, that was fun. Except my cover is totally going to be blown here because this raid is filled with fucking scrubs. Gul'dan Ramsey can get
Wrath is all you play, like how all the expansions are coming out again. You get to replay them, you get to start out at season 2 instead of like 5 on a show, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. I never got into RuneScape. I got it downloaded but never sat down and played it. Honestly, don't. This shit is way harder than World of Warcraft. Like, it makes World of Warcraft look like a little tiny baby's game for like with poo-poo in their diapers type of deal. Like, this is the real MMO, the real grind. Like, this account that I'm playing is like an Iron Man, so it's kind of like self-found mode, but not hardcore. Like, I can die plenty of times on this, but yeah, this is like all this shit took me like 5-6 years at least altogether to like get this far in the game.
It's fucking brutal. Also, I'm Finally, we deal with Kree with his AoE melee cleave and AoE ranged poison.
Yeah, when I first started streaming, I was on Twitch, and like this was my main game that I was playing. I wasn't even like streaming well at that point.
I'm sorry, Sensei. For this bug, I'm going to have to go all. And I'm well, that was fun. Also, when Kree dies, he drops poison all around him, which is guaranteed to kill at least one noob who just couldn't wait to see the loot. Lol. Next up is Banjo.
That's the boss I'm gonna go fight, actually.
I like to call it the blender. At any given time, Sartora can just start spinning on your shit, dealing insane damage. Which wouldn't be so bad if she wasn't flanked by 3 fuckers who can cause utter chaos.
Yeah, I'll be back on WoW on the 4th when Phase 3 of SOD comes out. I'm just kind of sick of like raiding Nomergon like every 3 days on my 3 characters. It's just like, eh.
Oh, fuck, we don't have it.
Not looking good. Oh, now someone.
I tried, buddy. I tried.
Hold her steady.
Oh god, I fucking miss being a rogue.
You heard it. Stay in.
See? It's fine.
It was a hard-fought battle. We had suffered many casualties at the hands of the
This is
blade,
kinda
but
laggy.
ultimately, we stood victorious.
That went a lot better than expected.
You got your secret weapon in the raid, that's why.
Yeah, Jay.
Yeah.
What?
Jay. Now we move on to the gauntlet. A long
Okay, I didn't want to click that. I want to wait for my run energy to go back up.
So many bugs. I am pressing Holy Nova. I am out DPSing.
I mean, I'm like maxed on some skills. Like a lot of my skills are like I'm 80 plus baseline at least, but I got like a lot of 99s. Like it was like a long time invested on this character. Like definitely more than like I've put into like leveling on like World of Warcraft.
As you running around chasing the boss like a dickhead is awful. But on this fight, this one fight, I can just pump, and when the ads come in right at
But
the
like
end,
this is like the old school version. It's kind of like classic WoW. I don't play the modern version of RuneScape, which is called like RuneScape 3.
And I'm and I'm moo, and I'm moo my nose. And now we move on to the most controversial encounter in the entire raid. I am of course talking about this dude.
But yeah, I've been on break from this game for like almost a year. Shit ton of stuff came out that I'm just unfamiliar with. I'm just doing shit right now that I remember doing grinds that I had put on break.
And here's the fun part. This boss, this festering glob, this gelatinous pest, is immune to all damage. Feel free to pump into Viscidus as much as you see fit. His health bar will never deplete. This is because you must first hit Viscidus with 200 individual instances of frost damage to freeze. Now, for casters, this is great. You just get the cheapest, fastest frost one and go crazy. for Rose, you have to farm the final boss of Razorfen Crawl for not 1, but 2 Old Rage daggers, and then also buy disproportionately expensive
I don't know if this guy was saying hi to
all
me.
have an 18% chance to take 1 ounce of frost damage per turn. The range bonus in this game has been clear as day since 2000.
I think I gotta change the water in this
Now
shit.
hit Viscodus with 75 hits to shatter
Then again, I've just got
20
weak ass
highly
lungs and shit.
vulnerable
Like,
blobs. Kill as many blobs as you
I'm
can
pretty sure
before
like
they
the
rejoin
inside of my
your
lungs are all
You
just
have to
lined
do
up
this
with like
before
weed
then.
and
Luckily,
cigarette
this is
tar.
classic, and everyone is an engineer, so you just sapper everything for an easy 1 phase. That's right. There is no part of this fight where you actually get to play. Look, my mana is full. The next boss encounter is Princess Hooharan. She has mechanics, but
Same with me, but it's retail. I don't know what to do on Dragonflight. Yeah, I tried Dragonflight just for a little bit, and then it brought like this really fancy like talent thing. I was just like, okay, I'm lost. I was playing like the new class, the Evoker. I already don't know how it works, but then they add all this other shit on top. I was like, yeah, it's a bit too complex for me.
anyway,
Still trying to figure out Shadowlands when I'm playing with your old guild that's stuck on retail for some reason. I played like the first raid tier of Shadowlands. It was like Castle Nathria or something like that was what it was called. It was kind of like a black and red colored raid or something like that. There was like vampire elves or something like that.
This ruse was for nothing, and now I have to explain Twin Emperor's mechanics. I'm not doing it. Oh god, I'm definitely not
Like
explaining
the
this
last
either.
probably
I'm also
retail
not
expansion I fully played from like start to end was Legion, I think was it. Yeah, I didn't even play that much of Battle for Azeroth. Like I played like the first month or something, first month or 2 months, like the first raid tier. Same thing with Shadowlands and Battle for Azeroth. Like I barely played those. Even Dragonflight, I didn't even make a character to max level on that.
What should I do? There's only 1 encounter left. How do I make this right? Should I heal?
I think I've only healed like once in Classic. It was like I was with this one guild and they had me mage healing. I just wanted to get into a raid on my character.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many times can I even customize? Never run the damage me and never run the mic. Cause you know I'm undercover, bitch, I'm keeping outside. I'm always out of mana, but I'm getting hella gas. Cause the number that this website gave me tells me
Actually, this kind of slaps, goddamn.
never healing, bitch, I am the best. They asked me if I could play holy, I told them, bitch, yes. My mana is low. And you're trash.
This guy's like a femboy, right?
That's how I got a
The picture looks like 100% looks like a girl on his Discord. I thought it was Pint that was the femboy.
I actually have yet another place to be.
All right, we're good on run.
Mirage Race.
Actually, I want to try and get into a world with the lowest ping. So I got 1 ping difference.
There was racing here.
This is some Pokemon Colosseum music, I think, from like the first area. I recognize this music.
Only a few stalwart racers and plans remain. Until now. May 15th, 6 p.m. Multiple races featuring competition by class, variations of consumes and chance ability, fun run for all attendees. And my favorite part, 800 gold in prize money. Well, I think I know what I'll be doing.
Is this guy an
on
iron?
May 15th. However, if you think
Let
I'm
me
just
see.
going to go into
I'll look
this
him
race
up.
unprepared,
Nah,
I
that's a
beg
main
you
account.
rewatch my entire catalog of WoW videos with
He doesn't want to talk, but he's like,
channel,
oh shit,
and then
he thinks I'm
reevaluate who the
badass.
fuck you think it is you're watching. I will be racing against every other rogue who shows up, but this isn't just a race. This is a virtual measuring contest. And I'm a dagger user, so I need to not only beat every other rogue, I need to decimate every other rogue. I need every other rogue to know I'm nothing like you other rogues. I'm clicking my shit and you still couldn't go log for log. I got a realm first playing on a Steam Deck. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm sipping straight Saronite battling eldritch horrors. My mouth so
Oh
fast
shit.
it make that glow
Still got the
cooldown feel
grapple
like
on.
I'm playing Final Fantasy 14, you stupid piece of shit. I've been running laps around this course all day, optimizing my route for maximum efficiency. But that's not all. I've amassed an array of tricks and trinkets, anything and everything to give me that extra edge in the competition. The nifty stopwatch, which I acquired during leveling last year, will finally be dusted off to grant 40% move
Nifty
speed for 10
stopwatch. I used that for
seconds.
speedrunning dungeons on like my rogue.
During leveling last year in the
When
same
Classic
zone,
first
no
came out
less
like 4 or 5 years
will
ago.
Dusted off, are you liking this RP? For 60% move speed for 10 seconds. Goblin rocket boots, if I'm lucky, won't explode and will grant 70% move speed for 20 seconds. Hold on one moment. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, these suspicious potions I bought from a shady salesman allegedly will give me 50% move speed for 15 seconds. Heading over to the rogue trainer, I can unlearn my talents to spec into preparation so I can reset the cooldown of sprint.
And vanish.
Now to go to Stranglethorn for the final ingredient. As I boarded the blimp, I was
Actually, you
met
don't
with
need
my
vanish
biggest
for what he's
fans,
doing.
Dawnbreakers. You might remember this guild from the Peace Bloom DKP. Now on their way to drop a heart buff on Yojumba Isle, which just so happens to be the one world buff I'm missing and where I was headed anyway. Wow, how did I get so lucky? Hey, Dawnbreakers. Heart, good luck in your expedition.
I'll pillage your mom. Sorry, fresh out of Peace Bloom for you.
Sad face.
Gross is Bobby.
Can I join a group for a portal to Thunderblood?
No.
Luckily, not everyone is a dick like these guys. I picked up the final ingredient, a Zanza potion of swiftness for 20% flat move speed, leeched the heart buff, and took a portal back to Thunderbluff to continue my training. With preparation like this, I cannot possibly lose. It was a clear, arid evening at the Mirage Raceway, the bleachers audibly creaking and heaving under the weight of too many Tauren, the excitement palpable on the dry air. And I know I say this every time, but just look at this turnout. Romulus, you've done it again. Humans and orcs united as one for an evening of high-octane speed racing. It matters not your race at the racetrack, for there is one thing at the
Freeze
racetrack
him,
you are measured by.
goddammit.
Your speed.
Someone's getting their shit kicked in by this chicken.
It's Roxy! And let's just say I'm glad I don't have to race in the warrior bracket because the
Shit,
Flash is
I
in
wasted
attendance, ladies and gentlemen. All
wasted
this
a dose
footage
there.
was filmed Before that Ezra Miller stuff. Vinland, this is not a good look.
Chris trying to flex your gold stack on the stream.
I'm gonna boil you alive. So
Hold
let's
on, I'll
go
read
back
that,
to the
but
race
like
I'm
I
running.
gotta
In
pay
stark
attention
contrast to the
here.
No spells, no abilities, no items. Fox only. Final destination. Race
No
plan.
no
Using B-roll
items.
footage. My race is going to be a full fun allowed ordeal. One by one, each class moves up to start
Freeze
their
him.
race, leaving
Come
around
on.
20 seconds in between each class bracket so that, you know, this thing doesn't
There we
take all
go.
night because 2 races per class. You gotta wait for each class to go around the whole track. If we did this one by one, we would actually be here all night. Once the race is finished, each winner from their respective class then lines up for a winners only screenshot, followed by a special gift given by Gul'dan himself. I feel like I've heard this somewhere before. No. I have butterflies in my stomach. My palms are sweaty. There's vomit on my tablet already. Chill wind Yeti. Wish me luck. I'm not gonna need it.
Rose, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go.
So
Alright,
right
please
out the gate,
arm a
opened with
plate
Goblin
skirt.
rocket boots, which
Damn it.
luckily didn't explode. I lost around a second from hitting my deafen macro, which also makes me jump for some reason, but that's okay. I've already climbed
Kill
my
it.
way into first place because Goblin rocket boots are faster than sprint, which most of these rogues naively opened with. Also unrelated, but I just love looking back at post-Scarab Lord acquisition, but pre-Scarab Lord video release footage where I'm just baiting literally everyone who decides to whisper me about Scarab Lord. I got that fucking mount, I didn't even get to use it because I didn't want to spoil the ending. Next, I popped my first sprint, and at the same time, I unequipped my rocket boots to put on my swift boots, which I forgot to mention in my list earlier, but that section is already edited and timed
Same,
perfectly to the
yeah,
background
it's
music
crazy.
of
They
the
just run
season,
PvP for the
just
last 3 years. It's
as
been
I tried
running
my
Tempest
swift
Keep,
boots,
still
I
haven't got
noticed
Ashes
specs
of
coming up
Valar,
on the
mad
inside
as
of the
hell.
track, and fast. I popped preparation to
So that's
reset
how
the
it
cooldown
goes.
of sprint.
Got a buddy
Specs
still
overtook
trying to
me
get
with
one
the
of those
second
proto
sprint.
drakes. Been like
Riding
5
the
years.
goods inside
God
of the track
damn.
was a smart technique, but unfortunately for Specs, I'm the fucking goat. He quickly fell behind off screen along with the warrior
I used
bracket
a
as
lot
I
of
comboed
supplies
the end of
here
my
just for the
sprint into
first
nifty
kill. It's kinda
stopwatch. At this point, I had a
shite.
considerable, nigh unbeatable lead and was literally lapping people in other brackets. So much for the Flash, Finland. But I still wasn't done. My swift boots, now ready for action, provided me a short burst of move speed, and once that buff
But
was
I've
over,
been
I
playing
put my
Diablo.
final
Don't know
move
if
to use, the
you
skull
got
of impending
that,
doom.
but I've been
I was
playing Diablo
retreating
Immortal
in
and
time
just got on
spent
Diablo
amassing
4.
these items had bought me
I haven't been a
considerable
Diablo
gains.
player
I was
myself.
very
Like I only
focused
play
on
like
the track, but
Overwatch
if I
and
went
World of
dedicated
Warcraft
specifically
from
to
Blizzard
something, let
games.
the record show that it was not my meticulous planning or rigorous training
There was a
meticulous
point in
this
time where I first played this as a kid, and then I got into World of Warcraft, and I was just like, when I tried downloading Diablo, I'm like, oh, this is like RuneScape. It's a top-down clicking kind of game. So,
Whatever you think
yeah.
works best.
And then here I am playing the damn game that I said I despised.
After the event, I was mailed my share of the winnings, 78 gold and 57 silver, minus 3 gold for the potions, minus 3 gold for the swift boots, minus 50 gold for the respec, minus 600 gold for the shadow breeze ring. So all in all, a pretty good day of playing World of Warcraft. But before I go to bed, let's take a moment to talk about my guild. Now the plan for
Not bad, since Diablo Immortal is free, I recommend trying it out. It's all good. I know you're in the middle of a fight.
But you know how guilds go.
There's some downtowns where I can read the chat.
Loot drama causes splinters, and at the end of the day, Final Boss had already served its original purpose. We had secured the record for the most number of Scarab Lords in one guild, and we had secured every realm first raid clear. Working together under the best leadership I've ever seen in a guild, we did some downright incredible things. But even incredible things must come to an end. In the weeks leading up to the Final Boss Awards night, where we would officially disband and go our separate ways, those who were planning on sticking around for what would essentially become Final Boss 2 were able to anonymously submit new potential guild names and logos, and whichever got the most votes would win. But the thing with really good World of Warcraft players is, typically speaking, they don't have a fucking creative bone in their body. No flame. I mean, just listen to Kerfos doing karaoke.
Oh, just want to say it now. Just trying to rind up drama, little mama. Don't want to take your man.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in there if I was you.
But I'm trying to tell what it can't be treated like clientele, because they said she's delicious.
This guy can frame perfect stance, dance, wave dash with Japanese ping, but ask him to catch the beat and it's like trying to get blood from a stone. All that is to say, when I tell you these names and logos sucked, I'm actually doing them a favor by underselling the reality of the utter creative bankruptcy I was forced to experience.
Get some good hits in here.
Here was my submission that was winning by an
or some hits at
landslide.
least.
Like, are you serious? And remind
Alright, there we go.
Was an anonymous
that was a quick kill right
this
there.
Wasn't winning because people wanted to side with me, the content creator. This was winning because every other submission sucked ass. But that night, after the races, after everyone had gone to bed, disaster struck. Terra Orc, the true owner and GM of Final Boss, one of the most chaotic people I have ever played with, decided to do something pretty fucking funny. He kicked every single person from the guild, locked the Discord, and logged off.
I don't care. Elemental Mastery, Chain Lightning, Frostbite.
To utter chaos, but much worse than that, I awoke to a new guild name, and it wasn't sample text. The only leadership online during the Terra Orc Crisis event, those who would have to pick up the pieces and form the new guild, were obviously not concerned.
That happened to one of the hardcore guilds I was in like a few months before SOD. Like one of the old officers or whatever came in and just like kicked everyone overnight or some shit. Logged into like not being in the guild. I was like, what did I do? Did I get too drunk and say something I shouldn't have?
Mama. Wow, nice name.
Sometimes that happens.
Dude, does this name suck or what? Mama? Like, the last boss of Shadow Labyrinth? Is this guy even that sick? Let me check his lore. Yeah, this guy is not sick, you guys. Ooh, he's so powerful. When he got summoned, he...
Alright, man, I just want to stop by and see what's up. Going to go grab some food and stuff. Good luck on what you're doing. If you going to stream later or tomorrow, I'll tune in. Alright, man. Have a good, I don't know, lunch or whatever time it is for you. Lunch, supper. Thanks for coming in and chatting. Rare I get viewers that do that.
I don't think any other guild could say that they did the same things that we were able to do.
But also a time to recognize individuals for their unique contributions to the guild.
I don't really cry that much, but
I took home the award for Scarab War MVP, delicious, but in truth, the guild awards were just a distraction. Final Boss is far too infamous to simply just disband in Hyjal after a cute night of autofellation. Pre-patch drops tomorrow. This was our final chance for a final ride as Final Boss. What you are witnessing here is 80 level 60 Horde players about to storm Ironforge and kill King Magni.
It almost looked like they were doing AV.
It's going to be a complete and utter massacre.
Doing 90 in the Prius trying to make it.
Teleporting to Orgrimmar, we took a flight path to Splinter Tree Outpost in Ashenvale. You normies probably don't know what it's like to have assassin squads tracking down your every move, even to the peaks of Hyjal Mountain during a guild event no less. But just know that summonless operations like this require a carefully planned route. Why Splinter Tree Outpost and not Zorm Strand if our target is the Orbidine Pier in Darkshore? So we can run through Astronar to make it look like we're targeting Night Elf territory? Anyone tracking us at this point would assume we are leading an attack onto Teldrassil by way of Darkshore, when really, we're heading in the opposite direction to Menethil Harbor. Menethil Harbor, of course, because whilst Ironforge is closer, this still leaves room for the Alliance to ponder a Stormwind mix-up. We did just pass by Teldrassil after all, so who's to say we won't pass by the obvious
Come
choice
on,
again?
let's get some
I'm excited,
hits.
not even for pre-patch, for the auction house to come back up tomorrow.
I tried! Once we made it to Dunmoreau, however, that was when it became clear what our intentions were. Our
Punch
spies
me in
were
the
already
face.
reporting a large
Wait,
alliance
I got
defense
like
bolstering
a
in Iron
fucking
Forge,
freeze on that guy.
allegedly
I saw an
100
XP
men
drop, but I
strong.
didn't freeze him.
This is the most Dwarven Overlords I've ever seen, and they're all in Ironforge right now.
Dwarven Overlords, the most badass roleplay guild on Grobulus. They don't fuck around. Every Sunday they host a meeting to update their Great Book of Grudges, a sort of kill-on-sight list, if you will, and most of us are definitely in this book, always in character. If you want to deal with the dwarves, you have to do it on their terms. When I wanted to get this very shot, for example, I had to organize all of this in roleplay. So I had a diplomatic meeting in Menethil Harbor to discuss, hey, can I like come and film in Ironforge? And the takeaway was, well, yeah, but if we see you, we're gonna kill you. And they did, but just look at that shot. Ah, cinema. Once again, putting my life on the line for the shot, I crept up the mountain to the gates of Ironforge. Bad idea, but just look at that shot. Ah, cinema. As final boss were fighting tooth and nail in the entrance choke point, I received a res, only to be immediately one-shot by a rogue. Helplessly gazing on in horror for minutes, I watched as the Alliance not only defended the gates of Ironforge, but completely overwhelmed us too. According to sweaty PvP add-ons, there were as many as 250 Alliance at this time, 3 Alliance for every one of us. And to make matters even worse, our raids were split, making the classic mass res plus sapper strat completely ineffective. Well, so with the Alliance gathering around my corpse like that scene in Spider-Man 2, I executed Operation Distract. Greetings, I said, standing confidently before the Alliance. Hello there. And as expected, they took the bait. Their long bouts of mind control drawing the attention of yet more defenders, all eager to get a piece of the famous beekeeper, was just the distraction we needed to get an advantageous position. Once enough of the Alliance were split, I uttered the go phrase that it ripped and fled the scene. What followed next was the video game equivalent of a sucker punch, a concentrated bombardment of sappers and AoE abilities, which completely obliterated the Alliance vanguard. We had taken them by surprise, and now was the time to push forward into the city. Clearing the gates of Ironforge, we stormed the main atrium and ducked into a nearby alleyway. So close to the throne room now, all we had to do was kill this long trail of guards and then engage King Magni Bronzebeard. Unfortunately, I didn't quite make it to the AoE spot. The Alliance swooped in for another wipe, and at this point, morale had taken critical damage. Something I've noticed about very good WoW players is that if they become accustomed to an environment where losing simply doesn't occur, they will eventually be unable to stomach the very notion of a loss, much less the reality of one. If one wipe in Nax is considered unacceptable, a taboo so nefarious your bloodline will forever inherit your shame, it's pretty easy to see why half our numbers had already simply just logged off. After the grand blunder that was Silithus, where every Alliance guild turned on each other to the demise of their entire faction, the Alliance had finally come together to defeat an ancient evil. 7 sages, Damage Networks, Obsidian Sun Company, Dwarven Overlords, Clover Club, Sundered, After Dark, Moonblade Sentinels, Phoenix Down, and so many more had made a grand stand at Ironforge to defeat the final boss of Grobulus. And with that, we can say goodbye to my classic guild. Final boss is dead. Long live Final Boss. 80 deep in Ironforge. Anyway, I slipped out the fucking back. I heard they were camping people's corpses and they were camping the graveyards. You couldn't even spirit revive.
There's so many fucking
Yeah, no thanks. I will take the train to Stormwind. Zoning into the Deep Run tram station, I happened upon Nymeria, the only druid I respect, and it just seemed poetic. An unlikely Alliance friendship served as the foundation on which I built an empire, and now at the end of this journey, it was an unlikely Alliance friendship which would see me off. I never thought I'd go into pre-patch side by side with an elf, but side by side with a friend? Now that I can do. So long, Classic, and thanks for all the...
Yeah,
this
man.
is not the end of the video, by the way.
Land ahead, please.
The Burning Crusade pre-patch had landed. Choose extract. Wait, have they turned off my anti-aliasing? Yes, they did, and so much more. If you haven't played through a World of Warcraft pre-patch in your time as a gamer, you've probably been spending your time wisely. But allow me to give you the rundown anyway. It's basically where the game is updated to the next expansion's framework, but the next expansion's content is still inactive. But just because we can't access the next expansion's content doesn't mean to say there aren't new features to explore. Take for example the Dark Portal in the Blasted Lands, one of the most iconic locations in Warcraft history. It's now green. Oh, they went and made it woke. You can now link spells in chat. Anal. And honor gains in Battlegrounds are completely fucked. Wow, wait, what? Now that level 70 is the game's internal max level, level 60 Battlegrounds aren't worth shit. Win or lose, such little honor is now gained that before my very own eyes, over the course of a 9-hour session, I saw the most despicable meta form. You just AFK. Yes, the situation was so dire, it was actually more efficient, more honor per hour, to just AFK, lose, and go next. And then naturally, because everyone...
Hey, that's kind of the strat in some of the sod BGs, like, especially Warzone Gold, if it's like one-sided.
As intended in the first fucking place. But that's besides the point. The real victim in all of this? Community manager Linksy. Imagine you're just minding your own fucking business, simply just doing your job, posting some bug fixes to the forums, and then you get swarmed by ravenous fucking beasts. Didn't ask. Fix the honor, or I'm AFK until launch. No one cares. Fix the honor. Like 234 honor for every win? Blizzard, you are a joke. Blizzard, I think we should literally fix the battleground. Everyone knows it's not supposed to be probably just honor more seriously. Blizzard, don't mind me just necroing this post for a video. Lol. Yeah, the Battlegrounds weren't really worth the trouble, which is a shame because pre-patch gave me Mutilate and I really wanted to one-shot some noobs. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to do things the old-fashioned way. Standing outside Maradon, spamming 1, waiting for a booster to exit the dungeon. You know the drill. Did Virgin and I camp outside this entrance until Battleground PvP was back on the menu? But of course. But if I might just rewind time just a bit, there was another thing the pre-patch added I just had to check out myself. In the ruins of Lordaeron, ignore this guy, we'll come back to him soon, I promise. There is now a portal to the elven city of Silvermoon, which itself is situated in the beautiful Eversong Woods. And what an utterly gorgeous zone, a treat for the eyes so rarely afforded to us Horde players. Sure, for you Alliance, it's all castles and culture, but I came up from the fucking dirt. Literally. I'm not accustomed to this league of aesthetics. The golden leaves set against a perfect pink sky. The stunning marble architecture with its tasteful blood-red accents. The necrotic wound running down the length of the... Okay, yeah, that's actually starting to feel a bit more like home. But I didn't come here just to smell the peace bloom. I wanted to do my part for the Horde and warmly welcome our new elf allies. Bearing gifts of gold and lucky charms, a small crowd had formed around me. It wasn't much, but if you've played WoW, you know just how far 1 gold can go on a fresh character.
Oh, yeah.
And the lucky charm is, of course, priceless. Buy my merch.
Hey Barney, your scarab lord bit is why I started playing this game.
They'll ruin this guy's life. I'm already in the pit, you understand? Like, you don't need to come down here with me. World of Warcraft is best
Ruin this
experienced
guy's
vicariously
life.
through anyone else. Just then, my Arathi Basin queue popped. It was another AFK fiesta. And when I got back, all the elves were naked. This is why I don't fuck with you elves. Never should have come here. It's like a fucking Uber Danger video. So how about that demon we saw back in Lordaeron, huh? What was that all about? Shadow Priests in pre-patch are really good. Like, how did we ever play without a Shadow Priest in our raid good? With the removal of debuff limits
No,
and a
they're
reimagined
nothing.
talent tree, Shadow Priests are now single-target powerhouses that can also heal the entire raid at the same time. And in TBC, we become even more powerful. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We're here to talk about world bosses. World bosses! Long video. There are many markers to signify a good guild, but what sets a good guild apart from a great guild, maybe even the best guild, is the ability to secure a world boss kill. World bosses combine the thrill of a PvE.
First time I ever killed a
with
fucking
the
world
chaos
boss
of an
was in
overall
hardcore
PvP
WoW.
objective. But because only one raid can get the tag, and the world boss comes with built-in pro-griefer mechanics, it becomes the most insane every guild for itself battle of attrition the game has to offer. And when you take into account the fact these bosses only spawn at best once a week, you have on your hands the ultimate test of your
I'm gonna
guild's
grab a beer, I got
coordination,
time.
execution,
Oh
and
shit, we got
willpower.
mushrooms.
I have literally had times where I wake up, fuck around at Kazakh for 12 hours, go to bed, only to wake up and still be in the same war of attrition. And what could possibly be worth
Grabbing a
all
beer.
that stress and repetition, you're probably thinking? Best in slot gear? Naturally. Despite being released earlier in the game's life cycle, some of the items world bosses can drop are so good, should you acquire them, you wouldn't replace them until several phases into the next expansion. Which brings me to the Fel-infused legs. Dropped by Lord Kazakh, these shadow damage pants are just insane. When I say bis, I mean bis. So I got to thinking, it's pre-patch. World boss loot has largely been outscaled by raiding gear, and layers are at an all-time high. Surely, if I just go to the blasted lands and hop from layer to layer, eventually I will get lucky. Wow, I can't believe I got lucky. And now for my favorite part, the part where I get to pass my selfish actions off as entirely selfless for good merit and blade fryer. Near enough, my entire guild has class swapped for TBC because they are class traitors, and as such, they're not going to say no to the opportunity to come get world boss loot on their freshly dinged 60s. So come on guys, let's kill this world boss I scouted for all of us. Let's all gear up together. Now let's talk boss mechanics. You must heal through his Shadow Bolt volley. You must cleanse his mana draining curse. And don't forget, you're on the clock. If you do not kill Lord Kazakh before 3 minutes, you will die. If you go you will die. And worst of all, if you die, he will heal for 1/5 of his health and free cast another Shadow Bolt volley. So do not die. Such mechanics require perfect execution at the very minimum, but honestly, this fight is so much easier when you don't have to also fight like 10 other guilds off at the same time.
Easy.
Nice. That was
Very good. Clean.
What we got? Unfortunately, my pants did not drop, but then I remembered that other big demon currently running around Lordaeron. What's his deal? He looks exactly like this guy. Well, turns out it's because he's just a copy-paste of Lord Kazakh. Same mechanics, same loot, just able to spawn in a few different locations during pre-patch. This is perfect. So I convinced the raid to continue this world boss train to Lordaeron. Come on guys, 5 minutes, in and out, 1 pull, 1 kill, just like we did here. How hard could it be? So we roll up to Lordaeron and pull the boss. And as expected, it's just a fucking easy 1 pull. It's just another dub for Murmur. Those pants are so close I can taste them. Wait, no, that low level just joined combat. No, you fool, you're gonna die. No. Oh, bosses. So next pull, we tank the boss off to the side and kindly ask the low levels to fucking know their place. Alas, noobs will be noobs. And now that the boss was for the first time since spawning actually being attempted in earnest by a visibly competent raid, the rats came a squeaking. He says he's not cool. You're gonna die in 1 hit, dude. You're not in a raid. Just get out. No. With tensions building in the looking for group chat and randoms upset that they weren't being invited, it was chaos for the next 20 minutes. Obviously, we weren't going to be able to secure a kill under such conditions, so whilst the children were tiring themselves out in their cute little pugs, we got to work summoning reinforcements to double our numbers. Once our raid was full and the rats were on 2-minute resurrection timers, we swooped in to secure the kill. And it's just another easy server first for these globulous legends.
Thanks everyone who came out today to let Murmur know they're not welcome.
What do you say fuck me for?
They are not our faction.
Who even are you? Alas, my pants went undropped yet again. What's a Shadow Priest to do? Because I'm not about to spend the next 2 weeks going from layer to layer scouting for world bosses. Oh, fuck. So I spent the next 2 weeks going from layer to layer scouting for world bosses. When I got a hit, I summoned in the crew of class traitors to feed them easy gear. Hey, remember in Scarab episode 3 when I said, I'm gonna kill Azhagos? Well, I meant it. Any world boss can catch these hands because any world boss scouted and killed is more goodwill for me. And I will get those glaives.
Azhagos is actually the one world boss where I was actually able to kill in the hardcore guild I was in.
Nail for what was right for the hours. But when it came to Kazakh, there was one constant. No pants. Why? No pants. Kazakh, please, just drop your pants.
God, no pants.
No, it's so bad. That's rough.
That was fun.
Right, who's getting the demonic runes? Clear comms. Who's getting 2 weeks later, I have killed 4 Azuragoses, 4 High Lord Krulls, 7 Green Dragons, and 6 Kazakhs. And I am still without pants. I have spent near enough every waking moment scouting world bosses. Don't believe me? Gaze in utter horror at my 8-layer round-the-clock surveillance, which even for me is a bit much. But someone's got to make the content, right? We can't all just watch it. So I log in at 7:51 a.m. to start my final shift. And who do I find standing right in front of me but Lord Kazakh himself? How did I ever get so lucky? Unfortunately for me, TBC drops in like 12 hours, and most people are either in bed resting up or out buying amphetamines. Usually when I find the world boss, the response time would be near instantaneous. But this time, it took nearly 45 minutes of me incessantly calling people on Discord Discord waking them up
You fuck off.
to scrounge together just enough people for a sketchy pull. But I've only lost out on one world boss this entire patch, so my ego is in complete overdrive and I will have my pants. I mean, this is about Guild Legacy, guys. Are we as Murmur about to let anyone else have a world boss? I don't think so. So we pull the boss, and for the first minute, damage is good and we're on track for a kill. That's when a random rogue logs in and asks for an invite. Oh no! Could I have invited this random guy? Yes. Did I? No. I was bracing for the inevitable wipe, but luck must have been on my side because despite taking constant melee cleave and shadow bolts, this random rogue did not die. And when Lord Kazakh fell, he finally dropped his pants.
Those gloves and
Heroes of the Horde, today we march upon the Dark Portal to take the battle to the Burning Legion. Brothers and sisters, we begin our march for the Horde!
Yeah, so a few hours before the Dark Portal was due to open, the Grobulous Horde roleplay community had one final event planned. Roleplay war to the Dark Portal. Come celebrate the opening of the Dark Portal in true Grobulous tradition. Starting from Grommash Hold in Orgrimmar, we are going to roleplay walk all the way to the Dark Portal in Blasted Lands. A final, contemplative send-off before we rid ourselves of that indescribable classic magic and take one step closer into the retail abyss. Oh, Orgrimmar. The ultimate, constant reminder of just how popular this game was. Never once did the masses gathering for World Bus fail to amaze me. This game was alive 24/7 in a way I have never experienced before. And even now, at the end of Classic, at 10 a.m., this game is still giving me things I didn't know I needed, like seeing a line of bears waiting for a Zeppelin.
Surprised this platform can bear all the weight.
No, but he makes a good point. What's the weight capacity of a Zeppelin? Does anyone know? Boarding the blimp 120 strong, it was obvious we were testing the absolute limits of Goblin technology, but if we crash, at the very least, we won't have to experience the Burning Crusade. But yeah, we
there's
just
maybe a
like
teleport out.
for several hours.
If I ain't gonna be getting any
had
damn
more to
hits
say,
here,
really,
oh
but
wait.
I'm kind of grasping at straws trying to commentate over footage of people just walking. Like, we walked, and then we stopped at Karazhan
we
for
gotta
lunch.
go.
Like, this is very difficult. And yeah, I could write a good script and kind of tie everything up nicely, drawing parallels between this long roleplay walk and the long journey that is Classic, or maybe even the long journey that is life in general. But guys, I just don't want to do that. Okay, fine.
Have you ever thought about adding servers for previous expansions as they were then?
No.
Ain't that like a speedrunner for Legend of Zelda Ocarina
you don't want
Time?
to do that.
Nintendo 64?
You think you do, but you don't.
What was his name?
From the very moment I could clumsily form etchings with a pencil, I was already...
He's like trans now?
A dinosaur tried to kill me, but I killed him. I jumped on his head. Of course, this is an English translation of the original text, but as the author, I can promise you this translation is accurate and approved. 10th of July, 1998. I wish I could get better at writing.
What am I getting?
It's 2008. I'm studying English literature and language with theater studies on the side. Can I get a yikes? I didn't really have a plan, but I knew I wanted to tell stories, or to write, or act, or both, or something. I don't know. I'm 15, dude. What do you want from me?
But what I
You're
really
not
want
15.
to do,
No way.
really want
Is
to do,
Barney actually 15?
Play World of Warcraft all night with my friends. Can I get a hell yeah? Patch 3.3 just dropped, dude. Have you been to the Forge of Souls? The first boss music, he comes in, he's like... I will sever your soul from your body. And this is just the first boss of the first dungeon of the whole patch, and I haven't even started talking about Ice Crown Citadel, the raid yet. Best patch ever. How could school possibly compete?
Can I get a
In
baguette?
here, I can be Decidius, Blood Elf Paladin, Defender of the Horde, and Anomalous Catalyst of Strange
Okay, I thought she was gonna
Occurrences.
teleport me
You see,
away.
it was around this time I first became aware of my curse, my chaos aura, let's call it. For some reason, when I'm in a video game, inexplicably random and oftentimes incomprehensible events unfold before me. I don't know why this happens, but something about the way I candidly, honestly interact with virtual spaces seems to make them malfunction. Like I'm the glitch. I mean, you telling me people don't look at Barney Beekeeper like the motherfucking glitch? Like I shouldn't even be here? Dude, I was on the side of the box the whole time.
I actually know this guy was the femboy. But I thought Pint was also a femboy. I might be wrong.
Here I am on Twitch.television accidentally clipping through the elevator in Serpent Shrine Cavern and managing to get up into the rafters. That's pretty cool, right? Wrong. For the next week, because I had inadvertently discovered new speedrun tech, I was contacted by geeks asking me how I did it non-stop. Why am I haunted by a malevolent QR tester? On one fateful night, I queued up to tank Halls of Reflection alongside one of my friends. And considering this is one of my stories, the start was actually pretty good. We had slain the first 2 bosses and were making our way to the final encounter. For those that don't know, the last boss of this instance has you making your escape from the titular Lich King, who is slowly marching towards you with a one-shot aura. As Arthas raises the dead and ice walls to thwart your escape, you must kill waves of ads so that Sylvanas or Jaina can focus on the walls. If you fail the DPS check and don't bring down the walls in time, Arthas catches you, and it's game over, bitch. Unfortunately, on this run, my group wasn't up to the task. The Lich King caught up to us, and he clipped through us, and kept walking, and we cheated death. What you are looking at here is the only known surviving screenshot of Decidius the Paladin, in the midst of yet another kooky scenario. A screenshot that only survives because my friend put it on Facebook 2 years later. Huh? As we were all celebrating having cheated death, Arthur suddenly one-shots the entire party except me because I had just so happened to bubble right before he did that because of course I did. That was the night I made this YouTube channel that you're watching right now. Decidius was taken because someone took the URL. How does that always happen? It was like 2008. YouTube was barely a thing. I had decided to share with the world of Warcraft my strange adventures, my cursed dungeon runs, the guild dramas, all of it. And so I sat down to work. I opened Sony Vegas and looked at the blank project file before me. In here, I would craft my first video. In here, I would craft my masterpiece. Now, does anyone know how to make a video? It's 2019. Following my growing disappointment with Warcraft due to, just to name a few things, the homogenization of classes, Activision, inconsistent character writing, terrible game mechanics, Activision, microtransactions, Activision, Volkera as a playable race, Activision, too many damn buttons, Activision. I had finally given up on World of Warcraft. Now, that's not to say
there's
I
my
hadn't
first
actually
PKers.
enjoyed World of Warcraft
They didn't get
for all
shit,
the
though.
surrounding artifact power,
They got
the
maybe a
unnecessary
burning
abundance of
amulet
legendaries,
and,
this gear being locked behind bullshit Titan forging RNG.
See,
the high highs
the real
of Legion
the thing about that is, when I do Cerberus, I always get pissed off when I get these, but I'm like, wait. Now PKers can be pissed off when they get that. It's like, what is this worth? 350. Are you going to pick that up, Mr. PK? Like, come on. That's what I lose, and, like, I lose one of my... I can get more seed pods. Like, I don't know if that shows up as just, like, gold to them or whatever, and they get, like, my burning amulet. It's like, I'm not too bothered. Let's take out the minimum. Alright, continue.
Really made up for all of that. And I don't think enough people appreciate how badly they could have fucked this one up, especially knowing what we know now. Blizzard brought back a long since canonically dead beloved character, added new story to recontextualize existing canon, and completely risked desecrating the entire character's legacy on a crapshoot. But through good writing, all things are possible. They made us root so hard for this villain that now people mistakenly remember Illidan as a hero first. And, okay, whilst it's not that simple and we love him regardless, let's not pretend like this is a good guy. But that's good writing. Good writing makes you empathize with a villain. Good writing makes you appreciate, love a villain. But make no mistake, this is a villain. This was never a story about Illidan's redemption. This was always a story about Illidan's commitment to his condemnation. How he utilized his deal with the devil to take revenge on the devil himself. So badass. This is not a heroic self-sacrifice. This is one last true-to-character self-serving act of vengeance. This is a villain getting exactly what he wanted no matter the cost. Racism, slavery, torture, murder, genocide, every despicable despicable choice. Every sacrifice not his to make leads him to
But yeah, I
his
think
fall.
those guys spent
And we
more like
applaud him when
GP
he gets
like
there.
on the
That,
spells and
my
shit they were
friends,
using on
is
me
the
than like what
genius
they actually got,
character
which would have been
writing
this
of
shit
Legion.
and like this. Like they probably spent more gold like to kill me. So
Imagine
it's
my
like
dismay
honestly
when
an honor
BFA happens.
by me.
Where Legion had you hooked
For me,
wanting
it's
to know
oh
what
why
would
thank
happen
you.
next
I'm
out of
that much
excitement.
worth
BFA
it.
had you questioning why any of it was happening at all. And honestly, I'm not even trying to get that deep into it. BFA was just horrible. It was the worst expansion to date at the time, and coming off the Legion high made that seem even worse. I found the state of the game to be so poor, so far from what made me fall in love with it, that I questioned if the love was ever there to begin with. Was the magic once real, or was I just a dumb kid who fell for cheap parlor tricks? World of Warcraft. The rotting corpse of a once great monarch. But no king rules forever. Only death is eternal. But Classic is launching, and they already got my sub money for the year, and I have nothing else to do. Well played. And so I installed some add-ons and waited for the servers to open. Deadly Boss Mods, I just installed it anyway. I don't think there's gonna be any, like, I'm not gonna... As you can see, I was barely considering the possibility that I would even play this enough to experience a raid. I was just dipping my toes in. I was just classic curious. I was just setting up an auto-clicker to get in on frame 1. Okay, so maybe I was a bit more excited than I'm letting on. In truth, I had been up all night in anticipation, wondering if lightning in a bottle could really strike twice. I wake up in the crypt alongside who else but Eddie? Just another name in the crowd at present. Who could have predicted our fates were already intertwined? Now at the time, I was only planning on playing Classic privately for my own enjoyment, with maybe the occasional stream if you were lucky. Sure, I had some loose goals. I want to become a notorious rogue that camps. I want to do streams where I just like... Oh, I guess I can't stream it because then people would know. I want to like camp the boats, the Alliance ships, and just like sap people who are trying to get on the ship. Not even necessarily kill them, but just sap them. But I wasn't planning on making any kind of YouTube content. I was just playing for me. I was doing it for me. As a content creator, it's easy to fall into the trap of feeling like you have to monetize every gaming experience. So it's important to keep certain games as games you're not going to turn into work. And this is how I was treating Classic going in. This is for me. I am playing this for me and my enjoyment, and I'm not even gonna think about making content. But as we know, that's not really how things went, and here's why. In the Undead starting area, you can pick up a quest named Marla's Last Wish that has you killing a guy for being the wrong kind of undead and burying the evidence. That is, of course, a gross misrepresentation of the quest dialogue, but I do not trust this bitch. Anyway, having done this quest more times than you could possibly imagine, I made my way over to where I knew the mob spawned. And that's when I saw it in all its magnificent splendor. Why, my British eyes could barely believe it. The perfect queue. Gamers waiting patiently in line for their turn to kill the quest mob. A scenario so profoundly absurd. It was magical. This is so good. Seeing this queue, experiencing this queue, immediately reignited a long since dormant flame, because this wasn't just a queue. This was fate reminding me that this game is a special kind of catalyst for ridiculousness. The kind of ridiculousness that can inadvertently shape your entire future. 11 years ago, I could not realize my dream of becoming a Warcraft storytelling legend. But that first step put me on a path I never stopped walking. And now, 11 years later, my dream represents itself before me. Only this time, it wasn't video if. It was video when.
Now here we go, it's the end of the show.
World of Warcraft Classic was the perfect catalyst for me to finally realize my long-held dream of becoming a storyteller. It gave me the perfect opportunity to prove to myself that I wasn't just a dreamer. I wasn't just a washed-up League of Legends cringe-lord with nothing more to give. I was everything I thought I was, and more. And the path doesn't even end here. Not everyone has a dream. Fewer still get to achieve them. But for me, I got exactly what I wanted. So, when I hear this guy say...
And by the way, you don't want to do that either. You think you do, but you don't.
This fucking guy was 100% right. This shit sucks ass. It's just standing and hitting. Not a lot. My entire life has been gaming. Do you think I have stories? Yeah, this one time when I was gaming. Doesn't really work, does it?
As usual, we've got great clips to bring you today, from fails and funny moments to huge plays and all the rest. Here are the most viewed Overwatch Twitch clips of the week. My name is Nate, and welcome to Blizzard Guides.
Can you push outside? Can you push outside? Outside.
Yeah, oh, I'm low. Okay. Oh my god!
Are you stupid?
Wow!
Okay, chat, watch this. I'm gonna make you guys so fucking proud of me.
Alright,
we're getting in position. Next step is to... Okay, Widow. I see Widow. You see Widow? Okay, I have an idea. Okay, chat. That's it.
Good pulse.
Bro, the way more stuck.
Woo! He did it, fellas.
I'm pushing.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. What the fuck? What? What is that spot?
Yeah, you guys are hidden. They know. They somehow know.
Where did we? What the fuck was that?
Okay, maybe we gotta chill out a little bit, guys.
Our loop is in our spawn.
Let's chill out a little bit.
Look up! Look up! Oh my god!
When they're running across the bridge, I need you to amp so I can fling myself across. Okay, like...
Anna!
Whoa, come on!
Rest in peace.
This is a fucking party.
Fucking emoji.
No, he knows! Fuck off, dude. Oh, dude, I almost got him off the map. I did get him off the map!
¿Qué es eso, tío?
That's so stupid. Okay, I actually don't think that type of burst combo. Look, okay. Whoa. Can we talk about this? Did these motherfuckers increase the whole health of the Overwatch cast because they were adding Venture into the game and then just make a one-shot combo again back into the game? Why did we increase player health? Why did we? This was so weird. It's just so weird. Why?
I fucking...
Yo, if I pull someone in this room, you're getting it. Oh yeah, come on, dumb bitch. What an idiot, bro. In spawn you go.
can stop point for a bit. I'll just sell it.
We're dead.
Oh, what in the fuck is that?
What happens if I do this? Peasel Boost probably like, what the fuck just hit me? What just hit me?
You have to fucking walk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk. 3, 2, 1, walk.
The only time you get the run. What? Wait, did I do that? Oh my god. I didn't know I can counter. I mean, I'm not counter dashing it, but that just seemed really strong. I just slowed that down like crazy. Dude, even more reason to not play Reinhardt. What the hell was that? I just counter drilled a charge.
Unnecessarily rude for some reason. Not again, man!
I don't have enough heals, guys.
Sorry, no go.
Is it Apex? It ain't gonna work how you think it is. See ya! That's what you get. That's what you get. How the turns have tabled.
Careful.
Chat, I swear, if you're none of Isaac, then it's just over.
Targeting hotspot. Enemy step clear.
Nice,
Oh, hell no. You have AIDS.
Don't run, bro.
3 months subscribed to my favorite sex.
Get out of here. That's so disrespectful.
That is just insane.
Excavation initiation. Okay. Bingus schmungus. Was that okay?
Yes, that was amazing.
Okay.
Bubble in 2, bubble in 2. Go, 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 go. Your bubble. Kill him!
Oh,
my god! Nah, never talk again, bro. Never talk again.
Must run.
It's fine. They use so many.
Fuck.
Damage boost. No damage boost. I am better. I am better. I am better.
Oh!
The spear. I'm gonna lose you. Let's go, Mox. Oh my god, Moxie! Moxie! One more on point. Let him have it.
Oh.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh no, that's so sad. Oh no.
Hold Soj if you can. Oh, I'm better, bro. You don't know what I just did to him. Oh my goodness.
Oh shit, oh shit.
For the clip.
Alright, come on, bitch.
What my mushroom, bro?
I think I missed one. Fuck, dude, I missed one.
Oh, she's gone. Not one.
Oh my god.
Ew! Okay.
Ooh!
actually built it.
Shit went hard. Low key. Oh!
Okay, let me try.
Oh. My bad.
Just like the trailer.
Oh.
Just like the trailer.
Look at that.
Wait!
What?
Wait, I got one!
What?
I did it!
She was just standing behind them.
What? Oh wait, no, I was gonna hit you from the, I was gonna drill you from the back. I mean, wait.
Wait, what?
I can't see a damn thing, but I'm just hoping I'm hitting somebody.
Carry one.
Oh, I can't see anything. Am I getting them? I hear sounds. Okay, I'm good now. I can see for a second. Okay, I got my own 15. Genji's gonna be low. Oh yeah, sitting right in the mouse pad, Sully. Thank you. Ooh.
Oh, maybe. Let's go! It's the same. I wake up, I do the same boop over and over again, and it works every single time. Yo! Boom!
Soldier.
Ooh.
I can't believe Moira range is that long.
It's kind of insane. Alright, I'm learning. Let's go. Got my breach ult now.
You really want to be dead? Holy shit. Is we have push card. I get 3 on there actually.
No one can hide from my sight. Engage this enemy. Hostile here. Suppress this target. Okay, maybe I can aim.
He's so low. He's so 1. Sig pulse. Sig 1. Oh, huge. It's Daniel. Oh, it's and the one more. No, heal me. Kill him. Oh, he was 1. What?
Oh, baby! Give me 5k bitte! Oh, baby! Junge! Oh! I lost. Every time I've hard climbed, it's because I was playing in a stack, and every time I hard dropped, it's because I was solo playing against player already in group. Clipping the plat players, guys.
No. You should see something else. Oh no.
Holy
Okay, yeah.
shit, bro. I am nuts.
Shit, I have to punch him off. I have to punch him off.
Oh, Mario half.
No way, he doesn't come high ground.
This ends now. It's go time.
No!
The rare beam. Wait, that's a 5k. I just got a 5k, guys.
Echo on.
You gotta make up your mind on your fucking rolls. Yo, kill this tire, kill this tire.
Oh my god! I actually just TP'd the fuck out of the tire. Holy fuck!
Jesus. Ground's one. Where did
Can we just go point? And there are 2 people in there now.
No way he can rest there, dude.
Just get all point when you are closer. Don't fight on top, we don't need. Just get all point now, actually.
No one can hide from my sight. 30 seconds remaining.
I've been playing. I just got hacked. Off the map. Goodbye. Where you going? Did he DTP back up? Wait. Goodbye. Oh my god, I styled on him, bro.
Under dead. Dead. Got 30 top. Nice. Short. Make that 4. Give me the 5th, dude. That's 5.
Oh, what I slid the wrong way.
Guys, my streamer is throwing for content.
I can't fucking stand this anymore. I am here paying for League of Thieves and XQC is going around sleeping with his sister and Cornet. I can't deal with this anymore. Now he's fucking around I'm Miami and I can't invite him over anymore these last few days.
Bro! Nixter! Ban him! I can't focus with that stupid fucking TTS!
No!
Pick a struggle. Happy birthday, dumbass.
I'm none of those things, but nice try. Oh my god, I'm out of there. What? No, you went too early! Yo, we kill him when it goes down!
Soldier's 1.
I'm gonna wait for Gilagi ult first before I do anything. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, off we go. Bubble me.
Idea.
He's
like the worst fucking player I've seen in my fucking life. I'm like, ah! Fuck, man.
Okay, look. I think I just found something. On Venture. Look. If you're like right up to the enemy and you look up and you drill, it doesn't work, right? But if you're right up to the enemy and you crouch and you look all the way up, it works.
Oh, that's crazy.
Are they bound there? They're freezing. Oh my god, do I have it down?
It's not that funny. It's not that funny. It's not that funny. It's really not that funny, bro. Stop laughing. Stop. Bro, stop laughing, bro. It's not that funny. No.
Boom! I used it. Oh my god!
That was one.
Bye bye. No. Oh!
Dude, there was literally no audio. There was like actually no audio. What the fuck, man? That's so broken, man.
That's my fault.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? It doesn't matter. I'm not.
Oh my. You know what? He's.
Okay. Nowadays we have all.
I'm wall blinking.
One. Hug one.
Nice.
Destroyed. No, you can't get up there. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice!
Look at that Matrix E. Can I get an ew in the chat for that? I said. Oh! What? Ew! Yo. Oh my god. Oh, ew! Wait, what? Yo, I actually just ate the whole lobby. Pause. Hey, yo. What did he say? Kill.
Whipping them off.
Can anything die?
Like, I just can't.
Wait, but you're the DPS to shoot them and they'll die, yeah?
I am! I can't win today. I can't fucking win. I can't.
Oh, nope.
Got it.
He's one! Let's go! No, I am different!
I'm dead. Oh, there's no way I just 2v1 that. That's crazy.
Get him.
Enemy on the move.
I hate my luck.
Says dude, yeah. I can't see dude.
Oh my god, bro. She just sucks too strong, man. Got him.
I'm not gonna get a one shot so I can just.
Oh,
always trust Romani.
Rodegger's ult.
What the fuck?
Fog is low. Grenade.
What?
Okay, it's okay. I'm walking. Echo app. Ulting. 3. I can't delay. Oh my god. Yo, clip that. Yo, clip that. That was crazy. I pulled him in the air.
Oh my.
That was scary.
That was crazy.
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
Oh my god, I'm so good.
Did you rock him?
Yeah.
So instead of that, you could do like that, which is fucking unreal.
Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck.
Until the rest of their team died and then they went, which is interesting. Okay, go on. Oh no, my god! Oh mama, that was juicy from the get-go.
That's all I need. Someone to believe in me, and I'll pop off. Watch this. Yo.
Let's clean. I'm gonna
do that.
Huge ult.
Wait, sorry here. I'm going to sorry here. Thank you so much. I can't see anything.
Oh my god!
Drink card.
Can you speed me? Hello?
Hurry up! What are you doing?
I mean, you're moving me in slow motion like earlier.
Oh, look. Wait, you guys on a controller? You guys are definitely on a controller. I need to plug mine in real quick. Oh shit, yo, he's speeding.
Why is my wrist here?
Where's my...
Where's mine?
Careful, Cree. You're deep.
Get her, I have ammo, get her. Where's the minus?
Oh my, that's a play of the game if I ever seen one. Holy, bro.
Some work, no TP, nice. Careful, she has ult. Dead, nice. Nice. One. Wait, that's big damage. Holy shit, bro. Well, I played so well. Zen first.
Freaking, what is this? Mop?
Another win.
Woo, GG's. Another victory for the OGs.
Too easy!
You motivate me. Frankie P, you're pushing powder down your musket so you can smite another off.
Let's go, babe!
Oh, I'm dead. No shot platinum. No shot in platinum. That was the most platinum thing I've ever seen.
I have my ult here. Oh, nice. You see on red trap. I just hit the wall. Yeah, we can kill Doom, everyone. Oh my god. Wait. Did that say quintuple kill? Oh my god, what just happened, bro? Oh, that was crazy.
Alright. Let's heal on. Take some.
What? Oh, there's a Hanzo. Oh, fucking Hanzo's just standing there, just shooting non-stop.
It has now been 30 seconds, and they have not noticed me. I'm about to get disconnected. I almost got kicked. Nate, I had to move. I almost got kicked.
But that's all the clips I have for you today. Be sure to comment down below with your favorite moment. Also, as usual, we've got great clips to bring you today, from fails and funny moments to huge plays and all the rest. Here are the most viewed Overwatch Twitch clips of the week. My name is Nate, and welcome to Blizzard Guides.
Lose your half. Yep, I agree.
In this fight.
Oh, Sambo hitting the wall there from Shockwave, looking like J3 out here. Not like
under pressure.
Yo!
That is really good permission support.
What the fuck?
We're touching that point.
Cool.
It also heals me.
Bigly.
Wait, do you have a pedal I can... One second.
You can jump. Go for it.
I don't know if that's what you meant to do, but...
I can see on him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Y'all ready?
Won't let him hit the wall. That's all good.
Yeah.
We have wall in case.
What is happening?
Now go.
Holy shit!
Kill this guy. I don't know his name. Ramadan.
God gamer, bro. What?
You're insane.
That's
bro.
gotta be racist.
How is that racist?
Oh my god. Yo, that was nice. That was clean.
Doom is one.
Oh, it was on The Price is Right. Oh. Did I just see Ash's butt crack?
Enemy over here! Strike from the heavens. Over there.
What the fuck?
I am not looking forward to going to the wilderness. I don't know if I want to swap games or swap what I'm doing in game here. We only got 40 more. I mean, like that means if I'm killing 10 more KC of Arma.
This motherfucker's really wide.
I think that might be enough bolts. I might have to go back to forecast.
That arrow isn't even in my head. Was it even meant for me? Watch. It's meant for the Zen. Okay, even fucking worse. Huh?
Yeah, call it at this.